Javon Tatum.
My name is LaTanya Swan, and this is Acknowledge the Hero. How you gonna start us off just laughing like that?
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I just felt like I didn't sound very professional. I guess
Sad in my joy and joy.
It's our joy. Acknowledge the hero's joy.
That's true. Well, their joy.
Yeah. Last week, I don't know what happened. It was like 2 hours long. Life, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, we back. Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah.
What's new?
Nothing much. I heard Nerd's album.
I know,
So
he
that
was
was dope.
there. I was a little jealous.
Bro, that shit was
Just
insane.
a tad.
Like, it was insane. Like, the 808s are fucking insane.
Yeah.
The fucking switches of the songs is insane. It's 11 songs.
I'm a
Fucking
little sad.
features on there. Fucking Andre 3000's on there.
And he was right there and he almost touched him. Or he
Yeah.
could have touched him.
Yeah.
Sounds
He
weird.
was like, what's up, y'all? Fucking Kendrick's on there twice. MIA's on there with a song with Kendrick. It's fucking insane. Ed Sheeran's on there too.
Ed Sheeran's on there? I don't think you told me that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Song's pretty, it's cool. It's probably my least favorite.
I'm about to say when Damon say it's cool.
That means it's
just
trash.
not- yeah. He just being nice.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
I wish I could have did that job. That would have been fun. I just wasn't available.
I would have felt bad for you. Them bitches was dancing the whole show. Like they just played the album. Like they were sitting on top of a van and the dancers, there was like, no one ever really dies. Track 1, blah 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 blah, featuring blah blah blah, and then they just dropped the track and the dancers are just dancing like berserk.
How much longer is that than like a concert show though?
I don't know. I guess it's probably about the same thing. But either way, I feel bad for both because that shit was look tiring as hell.
I mean, dancers do that all the time.
You gotta look at dancing in their eyes and shit. Like, I know you're tired, and you're doing this for our pleasure. Like, I appreciate you. Like,
Yeah,
keep
the only
going.
thing that like gets you through that because like I don't know, Gwen's show was like an hour and 45 minutes.
But don't y'all take breaks? Like, don't somebody come in for certain songs? Blah, blah,
Yeah, and like now we don't do as many songs, but on the tour we did like 19 songs. But you know, like it sucks when you're tired. It sucks when you're tired and like somebody just literally staring at you with a straight face. Like it sucks, but like when people are giving you energy, it's cool. Like you kind of like feed off it. And what I do is I play a little game. Like I look at whoever got the driest face and I just kind of like perform to them to where it makes it awkward for them to look so dry. So then they gotta change their face, and then I, feed off that energy.
That's how I felt looking at those dances. But I couldn't dance because I didn't know the fucking songs. Because I was just listening, and then, because it's a fucking new album, like, how am I supposed to dance if I never heard the shit before in my life? But, so it was more listening, and then, like, towards the end, like, I was, like, looking at him and, like, damn, like, I'm in your soul right now. This is this crowd. And then I really felt bad when Pharrell did 2 encores of the Rihanna song. Like, these niggas is literally going on stage and getting waters. And he was like, one more! And them niggas ran back on stage.
Fuck.
Shit is sad.
Though. Life of a dancer.
Yeah.
But, when I seen it, like, that's when you, like, if they just doing something like sitting down and, like, everybody just put their hand up on the same kind, like, that's, like, saving breath.
Yeah.
But yeah, life as a dancer. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about how you feel about this Eminem and Beyonce song.
Shit's whack. And I love Eminem, but that shit's whack.
You don't love Beyonce? Don't lie.
I feel like if I say the wrong thing,
don't lie.
3 darts just might go like kill me. But Beyonce's cool. Like, I listen to Beyonce a lot, actually.
Okay. Y'all, he cried on Halo when we saw Beyonce in concert.
Wait, did I cry or did you cry?
I cried, but you cried on Halo.
I don't think I did.
I think you did. You just put it out of your brain.
Maybe. I really don't remember that though. But Halo is like a fucking amazing record. Like, you're supposed to cry.
Yeah, I'm not judging. I just wanted to, alert our fathers just in case.
The song's trash.
I was gonna get back to that.
Alright.
But why is it trash to you?
I don't know. It's just like you said earlier in the week and shit when you're talking about, like, it just seemed like it was put together commercially. Like, he's off beat and there's no beat. Like, it's literally no beat. It's literally Eminem rapping to a piano, ballerina. Like, man, that same instrumental could play in a ballerina dance studio. But you can put Eminem vocals on it, it'd be that song. Like, it's just like, and I don't care. Like, you like 48, B. Like, it's not the time to be. I guess it is the time to have a midlife crisis. But
I'm about to say that one other time.
Yeah, like, but come on, bro, you fucking filthy rich. I know, like, that's what the shit we always say.
But you got money.
Yeah, but like, not only do you have money, but you're respected as one of the best rappers ever. Like, so shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to hear you boo-hoo about, like, I don't know, you guys don't like the verses I'm doing. I'm trying my best. And by the way, I still wrote Stan. Like,
he had to flip it somehow.
What you do? It's like your uncle. He's like an uncle in the family that just don't know that they're, like, not the cool ones anymore. Like, they just old and shit.
Oh, yeah,
like,
they, like, reliving their, like...
But back in the 80s, I had, like, 80 bricks, and I was doing this, like, bruh.
No one cares.
Some drugs ain't even cool no more.
I get it.
Like, but, yeah.
How do I feel? Well, basically, you know, you kind of already said what I said. Eminem and Beyonce just shouldn't be on a song together. It just feels very, like, industry bullshit. Like, they was like, all right, yeah, this is real depressing. Get Beyonce. You know, she'll
it's the only way to save it. It's the only way to save it.
But I don't necessarily feel like it's depressing. I don't know. I have a weird relationship with stuff like that anyway. But
she likes depressing music.
Not that I like depressing music. It's just like I just hear it for what it is. I don't like be outside of it and be like this is depressed. You know, like I kind of be in it. I mean, not this song, but it's sad to me. And I'll talk to you about this too, but it seems like the greatest people have the least amount of confidence. But I believe that it's like people overcompensate for like them not feeling like they're good, and that's what makes them so great. So I don't know, sometimes I wish that like the really great people had the confidence of like the sucky people, and like the sucky people had no confidence.
That's how life works though.
It is.
Because that's where their genius lies, in their fucking, like, I don't know, like,
not
every genius, yeah, like, genius don't, I guess there's some do.
No, I mean,
Kanye.
The real geniuses. But you can tell Kanye is insecure, like.
But he also says, I'm a genius.
But that's true, but that's also, like, I think he has to say it so much. Yeah, or not a cover-up, but, like, he don't feel like people feel that way about him, so he gotta like remind people. Because I think nobody would. I don't know. It would be hard to keep going if you somewhere inside of you didn't know. But like when you don't feel like people recognize it, then it becomes a thing. And I think that's what like Eminem was going through, feeling like I don't know, like he don't have no place in the like Lil Uzi time, which I don't feel like he should want to have a place in the Lil Uzi time. He can like respect it for what it is, you know what I mean? Like it's not the end of the world that like rap is moving into a different direction, but you still Eminem. Like the people that
does he even have to rap?
He doesn't. I mean, but it's like somebody that it's like if you wake up and you want to sing, you a singer. Like
I mean, you can literally do that and not put out an album.
That's true. That's true.
Like you can literally do that and not release anything. But I guess it's something in being like a superstar at that too. Like, why wouldn't I? Like, I'm fucking Eminem.
Yeah.
Like, so I get it from that aspect too.
And I think I have a problem with that being the first, I guess, single, you want to call it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Because like the rollout of the album is pretty cool. Like the sales, yeah, like that's pretty cool. But I don't know, the Beyonce song just made me feel like.
And Beyonce doesn't even sound like she want to do it. Like, Beyonce can just sing her ass off, so it's, like, still good. But, like, I don't even hear Beyonce soul singing that shit.
Oh, yeah. And I don't like Eminem sounding like Macklemore. Like, I don't like Macklemore. Like, it's not that it's, like...
You didn't like Thrift Shop?
I mean, it was a hit, but it wasn't my song. Like, it wasn't my favorite song.
Tight.
It was a hit. Like, I won't take anything away from it, but it was almost like somebody outside of Eminem was like, how can Eminem fit into, like, now? Make him sound like Macklemore. Like, I don't...
But you think they can do that to Eminem at this point?
I think they can.
Do you think it's a person that's like that can go?
I think it's
over
somebody
Eminem?
that can get in Eminem's head right now because he don't feel like he's hot right now. So it's like somebody.
True. Oh, it's all just a fucking a trick. Like.
On whose part? What you mean?
Eminem, the whole team over there, just like tricking everybody, like make them believe that you blah blah blah, and then once they hit the album, it'll be fucking insane, and they won't be able to deny it.
True.
Like, cause every fucking album is a fucking it's a marketing plan behind it. Like, it's like a fucking movie and shit. Like,
I would be surprised if it was that deep though. I think that was like if
We've
somebody
seen it
has
before.
50 emotions in a day, I think that's like 0.5 of his emotions, like Eminem's emotions, and they was just like, well, this is a song. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like anything else on the album is gonna be like. Hopefully.
I was about to say, hopefully.
I'm praying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe it's just like the trick. Like, let me just get this one off, kind of shit. But the rest of the album,
I think they
like
run the like. That could throw people off.
Nah, not Eminem. Eminem was regardless.
True.
Fucking Eminem.
I mean, he does have like a cult or not a cult.
And he about to hit his joint all over the radio for like the next 3 months straight. Beyonce sad singing about walking on water.
Yeah, I don't know, and it just reminds me of the bad songs off Recovery.
Yeah.
That's what it is, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I just hope that it's some fire on the actual album.
True.
Is it weird that I say some fire?
He said some fire on the actual album.
I don't know what
I never even heard you use the word fire, referring to fire.
That's the only way I can like put it. Like, it needs to be like, I don't know.
I don't even think it's gonna work regardless. Like, I think this, just to sew this up, I think the song is a perfect representation of what actually is reality. Like, this nigga can spit the best shit ever. There's nothing he can do to make us like, oh shit, this is amazing again. Like, I don't think he can.
You don't think so?
No.
I mean, I think he could like.
Because what he did, he can't top those ever.
I mean, I don't think he has to top those, but he don't have to
He
like
does.
drastically under.
Kanye tops it every time. Like, that nigga get better every album. Like, every album you like, oh shit. This
Well, I mean,
it's
let's
like,
not
it's
pretend
not
that
like,
like Eminem isn't troubled. Like his music, I think it plays a part. Like, especially
Trouble.
like the older artists get, the more they like demons come out. And
Kanye
like,
trouble.
hell
Everybody
yeah,
trouble,
no.
B. This is
I know, I'm
2000
not,
Trump
I'm
president.
not saying that
Everybody trouble.
they're not, but I think that, I don't know.
I ain't feeling sorry for people because they troubled.
I'm not saying to feel sorry for
Yeah,
them, but
I know.
I'm just saying it's harder to keep outdoing yourself if like yourself is, you know, already held to such a standard and you trouble. But speaking of troubles, what about Meek Mill?
Yo, that Meek Mill, you heard about it, Tony?
Went to jail?
Yeah.
Refresh me, 'cause I don't get it.
Oh, he violated probation. So.
But he been on probation for like 5 years.
10 years.
Are you over exaggerating?
No.
I'm serious.
No, it's been like 10 years. Am I tripping? It's been like 10 years.
No, I'm asking that.
No, yeah, 10 years. Since he was like 18 or some shit like that. Probably more. I don't know. But the fucking 2 cases that he went back to court for were both thrown out, and the prosecution was like, we don't wish jail time, but the judge, they say like the judge got it. And
Did she say sing Boys to Men or
Make a
you're going to
remake.
jail?
the Boys to Men, and then she
What?
said, what the fuck? He should leave Rock Nation management and be managed by her friend.
What?
And
Did
then I
we-
read today
Sorry.
that then I read today that like the FBI had was doing an investigation on the judge and shit in the case because like they felt it was like wrongfully done and shit, and they were in the courtroom and shit, blah blah blah. But we'll see. And now they're doing a rally outside in Philadelphia for Meek Mills today. What they did.
So this is like confirmed, like, because I know
That's what his lawyer
it
said.
first.
That's all we can go. I hope his
Okay.
lawyer just wouldn't like that would be a fucking terrible
And at least
lawyer.
don't be lying.
Yeah, but that's kind of
She just flip it. It's something to go off.
That's kind of yeah.
True. That's a thing. Well, obviously it's a thing. It's been a thing forever, but I guess it's just wild that like.
I mean, judges hate black people.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
It's like been a thing.
It's sad that
crazy.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this nigga did some shit to violate probation to keep getting like extended probation, but this fucking case is I don't think what they send him back for he deserves. But if it like this nigga's making niggas look into the justice system for some reason, like niggas is really doing petitions about Meek Mills and shit. Like niggas still got relatives in jail. And they don't even like they ain't started one petition for Lil Ray Ray, but like
that's why I like what Remy was saying. Like,
but it's still good.
Don't give these niggas no excuse. Like just don't be around shit. Don't give these.
I was saying Remy Ma been on probation for the longest. She don't get into shit. I guess she's a female though.
Nah, I mean maybe I guess, but I think it's more her attitude. Like she was saying, like just don't bring that shit around me, B. Like don't even give them no reason to be looking my way. Like. And I know that's easier said than done. If you've been in jail,
why would you want to go back?
Yeah, and that's what
white people... been in jail and don't want to go.
That's what white people say about like black people all the time. Like, just don't get in trouble. Like it isn't extra.
He didn't have to be in New York City popping wheelies. Like, that was one of the violations. Like, you know how... New York, on a dirt bike, you know, you can't even ride them shits in Maryland and D.C. and shit. So imagine in New York City...
Can a nigga have fun?
And then he broke up a fight in the airport, and that was the second violation.
She just let him fight.
It was his people. It was like a fan. It was like a fan wanted a picture, and then he's like, "Nah, nigga, I'm in the airport." And then his people probably like got too aggressive, but then he broke up the fight. I mean, besides the Willie, the altercation one, like you can't really avoid. That was like gonna happen.
Different friends.
Bro, if I'm fucking a superstar and I'm in the airport and I'm like, bro, I don't want to be bought no pictures right now, blah, blah, blah. And then my friend who's basically probably my bodyguard, getting paid to be, like, yeah, does that. Oh, it's a kid card.
Oh. I didn't know if that was they were getting murdered.
No, I think they did.
I haven't seen her.
Yeah, they've been like totally like...
The police came and was like, did y'all hear anything?
And then she was about to rap. Remember she said on the show? She was literally... I looked at her.
He was giving me the eye like...
Because I don't like police at all. Like,
this nigga opened the door. This nigga opened the door like a sliver. Like the police could see our eyeballs and shit.
This nigga looked like...
We look mad suspicious. Like they probably thought it was us.
I hate cops. Like this nigga was like... It was him and his partner and shit, and I just opened the door because if anybody came to if UPS comes to the door, I don't open my door all the way. I don't open my door all the way for nobody. Like, what the fuck you need to see in my house for? Like, that's too welcoming. Like, I don't know, that gives me the heebie-jeebies. But this nigga, like, in the door, like, yeah, we got a call, blah, 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 but nobody knows where the apartment is coming from. But like, so you mean to tell me somebody called the police and they don't know what apartment they're sending the police to? That's a waste of a police call.
I don't think he was saying that.
That's exactly what he was saying. Fuck you knocking on every door for?
Because I think they needed probable cause. Like, I guess somebody calling should be probable cause, but like, I don't know. What if they just had a vendetta on the person? Like, to me, what I heard is that they knocked on the door. They waited out to see if they personally heard, you know, somebody getting murdered. They didn't hear anything, so they thought that they would go around to the neighbors and see if they heard anything.
And what you say?
I didn't even say as much as I wanted to. Like, I just kept on catching your vibes.
What you say?
I said they asked me, like, did you hear anything? I don't really remember what I said with that. Hopefully I made them think
that's
that
what snitches say. I don't remember what I said.
I know, but I'm not done. And then it was like, you know, do you know which apartment building it was? I should have said, yeah, Unit 9 for sure. But I just pointed in a general direction. I pointed in a general direction.
I know sometimes it's the only apartment over there. She's like, I know sometimes they.
I wish that I was more specific.
Bro, we live right here. You would have just did like this if it was across the hall. You did like this.
And then they was like, do you know if a couple lived there? I was like, I don't know. A lot of people live there. But I should have just said a couple lived there. And then once the police left, I was feeling all guilty. I'm like, this girl dead. I could have helped. Like, I didn't even say as much as I wanted to say. He talked about me being a rat.
I thought she was joking on the show, but she's really a rat.
If I I said if I died, I want somebody to be like, yeah, Unit 9. And I didn't do that, so I was disappointed in myself.
He probably thought it was us.
I know, that's another reason why I wanted to fucking snitch. Because I'm like, we black, we got a baby, we look like we be fucking having domestic disputes and shit.
That's so racist and prejudiced, that's insane.
I'm trying to fight the racism and
because we black and have a baby, it looks like we always fighting?
Yeah, even though we don't sound Mexican. But I want to clear the air. Like, for sure it's Unit 9, it ain't us. Like, I don't know who called you, but make sure they know it's Unit 9. They always fucking fighting. And I didn't do that, so I was disappointed in myself. I could hardly sleep. It fucked up my night.
My goodness.
I should have said what I wanted to say, but his vibes was so strong that he was like, and you know, we've been together forever, so he didn't really have to say
I just did like this.
His eyes was like, like, don't you say shit. The only thing besides Davon, the dude that be beating up a girl, he's like really violent, and I didn't want to like, you know, bring it back on our household. So
I heard pretty
you
violent.
Snitched.
I wanted to say enough so they
I
can
think
like
she be beating the shit out
go
of him
in
too.
Not if you hear, I don't know who screams and
Latina?
fights at
Fuck
the same
that.
time.
The fucking officer was like in the door like this, peeking around like, yeah, you heard it? This nigga looked like a caricature. You know, you go to King Dominion or something and they draw a bigger head of what you actually are. This nigga teeth was so big, being so. I hate police because they always grabbing their belt like, you don't say, see, like, get the fuck out of here.
You been ist. I don't know what kind of ist you been, but you been ist.
I don't even know
like,
that.
Because you don't like police, you just see him as like.
No, bro. I wish I had.
What I'll give you. He looked like he was like enjoying it way too much. Like, I'll give you that. Like he
What's going on over here? Like,
his
nigga,
facial expression didn't seem.
he try to look beyond the door. Like, nigga, you ain't seeing further than what you seeing right now. So you might as well give it up.
And I felt weird because I'm behind Davon. I got the baby. I'm like trying to peek my eye in the little bit of space that Davon left. Like
she looks suspicious. Like she trying to say help, help, help.
You should have just opened the door all the way and showed it. Like, you don't know, y'all didn't learn nothing about the way that white people deal with police.
First of all, police don't even care about this situation. That's just
That's true,
the
but
first fact.
What I care about is
all right,
people
going
not
back to do nothing.
Like, what I care about is people not thinking it's us, and you just made it look real suspicious.
No, I made it. I'm pretty sure the other niggas ain't open their doors either.
Yeah, but we all want to fucking fight and
like,
stop, so I don't know why.
No.
Obviously, it's getting on everybody else's nerves too. That's why somebody called, but nobody want to end the shit.
I don't like you, and I don't like the person who called the police and didn't tell them what apartment it was. Like,
they did. They said they didn't hear anything out the apartment, so they couldn't do anything. They obviously didn't.
Fuck, they coming to us for? What we was gonna say? Yeah, it's them. Okay.
It's called an investigation.
You think them niggas investigate?
Obviously.
Nigga, you crazy.
I'm not saying it was the deepest investigation, but
You think these niggas investigating the drama on Custer?
If they not, then they must have really thought it was us, and I'm not cool with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the latter end of that. But they just probably thought it was us, and we opened the door. We probably was the only ones who opened the door.
I mean, but if we was doing that, I don't think we would open the door.
That's true. Or maybe we would.
Mm-hmm.
You get the police you open the door, you ain't got nothing to hide.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you were saying like if we, never mind.
I mean, I'm saying basically it could have went both ways. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we should have opened the door wider.
She's a rat.
I'm not a rat because I didn't even say
it's-
what I actually wanted to say.
Bro, you still said them.
I did not.
I don't know who
I
did
pointed
it.
in a general.
And pointed to you like, come on, bro.
If they came in, we could have like, got two sides of stone. Like I wanted them to know who it was without everyone else knowing that it was me who said it.
Rat.
I could have told them exactly what.
They was probably peeking out the door. They saw the cop in your door.
This ain't even. That's what my mom was thinking. Like niggas gonna be watching this outside the door. Like, oh, them over. Cops hot. They whole identity is just be hot.
man,
So you said this one, number 9. Like, nigga.
Man,
I'm sorry.
I didn't sleep that night. I didn't say as much as I needed to say. You ain't seen that bitch in a week.
I don't care about that bitch.
I care about people dying in my apartment building.
I don't. Just get them fuck out of here.
Like, that's so fucked up, man.
I don't.
We
should be better neighbors, though. What are you talking about? The lady held out package over there. We got some good neighbors. I just don't think they're good neighbors.
I guess I'm like less about neighbors, but more just like do unto others that you want them done to you. Like if I died and somebody had the information, I would want them to tell somebody. And I don't know how many times I have to say
I was about to say, how many times I gotta hit that.
You're not understanding.
I get it. You're a nice person.
I guess I don't even think about it being nice. It's just like being just a human. Like another human died, and their mom said he just don't care. Like, just like, get him out of here.
You know
just sweep him up.
You know how Walking Dead, where it's always the person who don't who's still holding on to the past.
I'm not that person.
It sounds like a little bit.
In the apocalypse, in the apocalypse,
we are the apocalypse.
Nah,
Trump is president.
On the real apocalypse, don't get it fucked up. We talk about this all the time. Like, as soon as somebody died, they out of here. Like, I ain't waiting for them to turn into a zombie. I ain't taking no chances with somebody.
She said if I turned into a zombie, she would just leave me.
I didn't say that. I'll kill you. The mercy kill. That's the love joint. Like, the mercy kill is like, I don't want him walking around here being like a whack-ass zombie. Like,
if I'm the best zombie. But no, I dig. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I mean,
You want to have him chained up in the basement while you wait for the cure?
No.
I wouldn't. That'd be too much work.
But you want to be in the medical field. You should be the first one trying to concoct something. That's fucked up. Y'all some fucked up ass people. Nigga leg break. She gonna be like, Tony, we gotta leave you behind. You like,
wait, what? I'm talking about if it's too late. I'm talking about if my leg break.
You slowing us down, Tony. That's how she thinks.
Nah, not the slowing us. The slowing it down.
I heard you watch the show.
Why
don't they just leave him? You just said it last night.
I didn't want them to leave the king. I just wanted him to get his shit together. Because he could actually walk. He was just like...
Leave this nigga.
I was getting on my nerves because I was getting on my nerves. He was getting on my nerves because he kept on telling them to go, but he could walk. Like, he was just really distraught.
Bro,
like,
he was shot. He was shot in the leg.
He just walked the whole way there. Like, now you gonna give up just because you saw your tiger
I'm pretty sure eventually your leg gonna go out if you get shot in it and keep walking on it.
But nigga, they not leaving you. Just pick up your fucking bootstraps.
He did though. He did.
Yeah, because the tiger saved him. Otherwise, he was just like, "Dude, go away. Just keep going."
That's
like,
a real nigga to me.
Nah, that's whack. Because then we got to deal with your death. Like,
you got to deal with the tiger death.
That's selfish.
And all them niggas who died on top of him.
That's selfish, man. Keep moving. We done came all this way to save your life, and you gonna throw your life away. Selfish. But if he was dead, if he was actually dead and just waiting to turn.
You wouldn't even kept my ear?
Huh?
You wouldn't even kept my ear like Michonne?
Kept your ear?
Remember she had the ear necklace?
I never really got that.
I don't know. She like ears.
Ear fetish. Oh, this is random, but I was reading about this rapist on Disney, but his name is Dan Schneider, and he got a foot fetish.
Oh.
And these people, they put like a whole thread of like all the creepy foot shit that he did in all the like Disney Channel shows that he produced, and it was disturbing. Sorry, the ears made me think about that, but yeah.
Oh, that's deep. Yo, remember I told you like 2 weeks ago, by the time all this Hollywood shit over, the whole movie credit, the people.
Yeah.
Every day it's a
down.
new person.
It's going
Every
down.
day it's a new. Your show's about to get your person's gonna get taken off your show, or it's being canceled. I don't know. If you watch the show House of Cards, so if they kill Kevin Spacey,
what does that mean for the show?
Yeah.
Is the show over? Like
nah.
It's not.
He's not the main character.
It's kind of set up. Like, he was the main character, and then his wife was the main character, and then they both were like the main characters. Then his wife.
What about like right now?
Right now, his wife is gonna take over.
So they could say he died in a plane crash.
That'd be whack.
Fuck up the show.
But yeah.
Damn. Why they always put him on the billboards then?
Because he probably the biggest ticket actor.
I would think that would keep him on the show. I mean, not after fucking he done
say,
fucking.
fuck all the rape he did.
I'm thought him being on billboards was enough to keep him on the show. Get just rape charges and shit. That's fucked up. Yeah, but that's crazy. Like, you can't. Every day it's a new.
It's going down.
Like, Blase Blah touched me back in '83. I remember it. Still feel sad for them.
Up.
No,
it's
I can't.
Wild
But
out here.
somebody else, my nigga from Entourage.
Oh.
I'm rocking all these niggas like they my niggas. Oh, my nigga, like they serving time. Like,
my nigga Boo Boo.
Yeah, they done got a lot of niggas, B.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's going down.
Terry Crews is suing the nigga who touched him.
I saw that.
That's gay.
You see? Don't say that's gay.
Oh, shit. My bad. We'll edit it out.
You seen a meme with Meryl Streep
at the Oscars by herself?
Yeah, by herself. And that's how the Oscars gonna be after all these like rape allegations was done.
They ain't got my man Leo yet.
Leo DiCaprio?
Leonardo DiCaprio, yeah.
He a rapist?
No, I'm saying.
They're just gonna find out he been rubbing foots.
Oh,
that's probably the worst thing he's done.
Huh?
Rubbing.
I wouldn't be surprised if Leonardo DiCaprio had a case out here. I'm not surprised by anything. I'm just saying, like, some people they just ain't get yet, like Leo.
It just ain't hit the fan.
Robert De Niro, Pacino, Ben Stiller. If Will Ferrell came out there, he didn't molest somebody, would that fuck y'all up? Or Adam Sandler, or like...
I wouldn't be surprised by Adam Sandler.
Really?
Will Ferrell would fuck me up.
Both of them would fuck you up?
Will Ferrell would mess me up.
You said who?
Will Ferrell. I don't think Adam Sandler do anything though.
But
then again...
And I never liked Louis C.K.
You didn't. When the allegations came out, I was like, Tanya hated him. And that was the reason why.
I mean,
he's funny though.
I could see him doing what he did.
What did he do actually?
Jack off in front of girls.
He was like...
Bro, we in Hollywood. Niggas be... I'm not going to get into it.
It was like, I know you want this dick. Like, get this Louis C.K. dick.
Yo, females got it so rough out here. Like... And it's such a double standard because if a girl just like finger popped herself in front of us, we'd be like, I guess so. I mean, what are you going to do? Like, but I can see how like, because a guy jerking off is way more like, it probably looks way more like disgusting. Like, especially Louis C.K. They jerking off. Like, come on, bro. Like, the female was probably traumatized after that shit.
He had a good apology though. I mean, it doesn't make what he did.
I'll give you that. He did.
Did he say I was immature?
It's like
essentially
these women
like,
trusted
that's the only
me.
thing you can't say. That was the old me.
Nigga,
you did this 2 weeks ago.
He acknowledged his rich privilege, which is way more than most people do in there.
And I stand with Colin. Like, did he
I know.
It was better than what Kevin Spacey did.
What Kevin Spacey did? Nothing.
Came out and said I'm gay.
I thought he been gay though.
Yeah,
but nobody. It wasn't out there.
But I'm gay. I have the right to molest.
That's pretty much.
Yeah, he had to get taken off the show. If they would have let that go, black people we would have been extra
I was
angry.
reading about
Bill Cosby somewhere lying, happy as a motherfucker.
Todd
Bridges.
They were saying Todd Bridges, he got molested. That's why he went crazy. Amanda Bynes got molested. That's
I
why
can see
she
Amanda
went
Bynes
crazy.
getting molested.
That's a terrible thing to say.
I just spit all over everything. I know that's not what you were saying, but I get it. Like how deep she.
She went.
How much she was in Disney, like
Nickelodeon. Amanda Bynes, right?
Sorry, yeah.
She was like a huge, like you gotta, like she came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like she was on all, like if you remember, she came out of nowhere.
She came out and told.
She was dope though.
She exposed her parents. She said her parents was like prostituting her, but
everybody prostitute their kids in Hollywood if they got them working.
Not literally.
Shit. Who you think get the money?
I mean, but that's what they were saying. That's what they were saying, that like if you let Dan Schneider do shit to your feet, then you get a spinoff of the show that you.
Were they getting spinoffs?
Yeah, they were.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, Disney Channel guy.
Yeah, he wrote.
If you do what to his feet?
Everything on Nickelodeon. I don't know. I just know that he has a foot fetish, and Viacom pays people on his behalf, like settlements from the past.
Okay, but what do they do? Like, bitch, tickle my feet, or
I think he has I think he has.
Or your feet, her feet.
Yeah, like they do something with their feet. And they say that he writes stuff into the show that look like sex, or like he writes all the like sexual jokes that really
shit. And SpongeBob writer, His allegation gotta be coming.
I agree. It was like, if you think about it, it's a lot of shows that's for kids.
Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff for kids that has
all
like
the white
highly sexual jokes that like kids wouldn't get anyway.
I'm glad that nobody black go down yet, except Bill Cosby. But it seems like it should be more black people, Mexicans. You can't tell me George Lopez ain't doing.
Brother, look at his head.
Eddie Murphy and Terry some shit crazy in his heyday. Come on,
yeah, we heard stories already.
Yeah, I mean.
From Charlie Murphy.
That's true.
But yeah, shit is going down. They ratting off. Everybody.
I thought you said they ratting. I was about to say you. Ain't that hot calling the kettle?
Shut up. We was talking about last week how like how I don't know, basically like social media like turn people into bullies and stuff. Like we laughing about all this like Harvey Weinstein stuff, or like laughing at Tyrese and shit. Like this nigga is literally breaking down. Like my baby.
Isn't that sad?
But like we turned it into a joke. But it's like nothing could be serious.
Can you imagine like your friend or relative coming to you crying, they hot out like, yo, she taking my baby, he taking my baby, blah blah blah, whatever it be, and then like doing the same exact shit Tyrese doing, like I'm down to $13,000 a month. What did she want from me? And like you like. Wait till you finish and just bust out laughing in their face. That's essentially what we do. That's like so cruel.
It reminds me of that Kardashian episode when Kourtney was crying really hard and like
that was funny.
Kim was laughing like shit. Like you look ugly.
That was funny. It was funny though.
Damn, TV was good back then. Or
the Kardashians was good back then too. Yeah. Niggas faked the funk, but them first couple seasons.
Yeah. I watched it, so that tells you something.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Caitlyn is Bruce. It's a different time. Yeah. There's kids gonna be born that don't know Bruce Jenner and just know Caitlyn Jenner. That's crazy.
That is nuts.
But go ahead.
That was basically it. Like, it's really sad what people do to people on social media.
Because man, fuck that. Regular people, because it's more regular people in social media than it is rich or famous people. Fuck that,
people that's getting made fun of?
No, just on social media in general.
Okay.
So like, nigga.
Like they ain't immune? Like you ain't
Nah, nigga. It's just that, fuck your shit. I'ma laugh at you because, nigga, you know how much pain I'm going through on a day-to-day basis, nigga? I can barely pay my rent. You in a fucking mansion crying about shit. You damn right I'ma laugh at your ass. I think that's what... Ha ha, like, I guess that's exactly what people like. That's the majority of people laughing about.
Y'all sick.
Yeah, it's definitely sick, but fuck that nigga. Like,
yo,
bro, you did 8 Transformers movies and 28 Fast and Furious movies and you over here. I don't hate that shit.
You're a weird soul.
Niggas out here suffering.
Cause just
really suffering.
Like 2 days
and this nigga over there making them, go ahead.
No, you can finish.
No, I'm finished.
2 days ago, Davon was talking about how sad it is that, like, we doing this Tyrese, but today he talking about, fuck that nigga. Like, you done enough movies. Like,
I gave both sides. If they listened early in the tape, I said it was sad, and then I was
nah,
bipolar, you know.
That's that Gemini cuss shit.
Because I had to think, like,
you crazy, man. But this journey give me all the time, like, first of all, fuck Twitter giving people 280 characters.
I got 280 characters on Twitter. Y'all
He's
might
special.
not
But anyway, this is like the best time like Twitter has been since like 2012. Like Twitter has reached like a new thing. But anyway, it's this. Somebody was like, I guess they was on a plane with like a Howard instructor, and they was like. They were sitting next to like a teacher, and they was like, he was great in midterms the whole flight, and they was like, Taiwan Jones, whoever you are, you failed the shit out of your midterm. And then Taiwan Jones responded like, oh shit, I failed the shit out of my midterms, but I'm famous now, so it's cool. But I thought that was hilarious.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious. They really found Taiwan Jones.
If you find a meme of yourself, what do you do? Like, you know how, like, the nigga with the blue polo that's on the phone with the glasses, the black nigga, like, he has to, like, he's literally famous.
I know, I heard that people, like, be going up to him and he be pissed, like,
I bet. You know how, this nigga is bigger than, He's bigger than fucking a lot of, like, we all know that. You know the guy I'm talking about? Like, we all know that guy.
They
He's
always
not
had
fucking,
the memes and he on the phone like.
that nigga's fucking super famous. And he didn't make a dime.
It depends. Okay, like if that was me.
He didn't make one dime off his image.
That's the sad part.
Yeah.
If it was me though, like, as long as it was something that I'm like, they wasn't making fun of something that I'm already insecure about, I would laugh.
Oh yeah. I think you gotta laugh even if they are making something.
I know, I mean, at some level you do, but like.
What you gonna do?
Imagine like if you like, I don't know, I can't, this is a weird ass example, but like, if I had a freak accident as a kid and I didn't have no nose and then.
Because niggas was ruthless on the internet.
I know they were like, they don't give a fuck. Like, and then like that becomes a meme and I already been fucked up since a kid because I ain't got no nose, then like that wouldn't be so cool. But like.
They never thought the internet would be this cruel.
No, and the internet don't go away. Like you never like outlive that.
I don't get why niggas like we tweeting certain shit or celebrities tweet certain shit or post something on Instagram and then delete it. Like nigga.
It's there already. It's the
somebody
net.
screenshotted the shit out that joint the minute you did it.
It's in the cloud. But especially the more famous you are, the less it's gonna go away.
Yeah.
You know somebody's screenshotting the shit.
Yeah.
That's wild. Oh, I thought this was funny as fuck, but like, did y'all hear about Trump's Twitter getting deactivated?
Yeah.
And then they got to the bottom of it, and it was like somebody who worked there. It was their last day, so they was like, how can I cause some trouble? I'm gonna deactivate Trump's whole Twitter. Like, he's the real hero. Like,
I would love to see Trump's reaction, like waking up in the morning, like,
I'm gonna get my fingers ready.
Bring me
like
my
tapping the
phone.
screen. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, why is our president even like tweeting?
It's a new era.
I still can't get, like, I haven't gotten used to that yet.
Now all presidents got a tweet.
Like, this nigga literally
That's not
talk
tight.
shit about
Obama
people on
tweet?
Twitter. Yeah, but his was like,
Formal
let's come together on
Bullshit.
climate change, or like, it was
Bullshit.
very like
Politically
political.
correct.
Yeah, he probably wasn't even writing it.
Hell no.
He wasn't.
But
They
this
just
nigga
gave
Trump,
his Twitter back to him once he got out of the White House.
yeah, but this nigga Trump be like, this bitch ass nigga told me that I wasn't shit. Like, your brother.
He the realest of all time, yo.
I mean, I'll give him that. That may be the only cool thing about Trump is like, you can't say that he not like
He the
telling
realest.
the truth or like
The
what
realest
he
shit he
feel
ever
like
wrote.
is the truth. I guess.
Yeah.
Like it's very non-political.
There you go, Trump. You got one half a star for keeping
That's
it
right.
real.
Yeah, crazy. What was I about to say? Okay, this is, I don't know, this is not funny, but so I went to Hawaii for Gwen or whatever, and I was talking to one of like my dancer co-workers or whatever, and mind you, he's a black guy, he's from England. So this nigga gonna tell me that nigger and nigga is the same thing. When I tell you I was about to fight, like, and we always have like he's my like, not my smart friend, but we just had those kind of conversations, like deep conversations. This is the first time where I was like about to steal off of him, because I'm like, you not from America, you can't tell me that nigger and nigga is the same thing. And he was saying that like, basically now, like the people that are like, basically the still racist people, they will say nigga and not nigger. And I'm like, no, nigger is like, it's a weapon. Like, people know when they saying that, what they doing when they say that. They're not just gonna rattle it off. And he was also talking about how like, I don't know, like young white people, like, they'll say the nigga that's in the song, or like, you know, if they black friends let them say it, they'll say nigga. But I'm like, at the end of the day, that's still not the same as nigger. Like, I don't think you should let them say nigga, but it's still way different than nigger. But he was like, I don't know, I was getting like upset. Like I was about to like throw hands. Like, I'm like, you can't tell me that. But what we got to is that like, he's from England, right? So they don't say anything with the ER anyway. If they were pronouncing something that, like, if they were pronouncing nigger, they would still say nigga, because that's just how they pronounce words. Like, it wouldn't be a hard ER on anything. So to him, it sounds the same, which made me not want to beat his ass, because I was like, okay, like, I can understand that. But I'm like, it was interesting to see how, like, I don't know, a fresh take on America, because, like, we know the difference between the ER and the A. Like, it's a big-ass difference between the ER and the A. You can't tell me
What if a white person does say nigga, but he mean it in a mean way? With the A.
When does that, in what situation
No, because white
happen?
people fucking weird and they know
if
it's
they
a
be
thing
like,
with the
my
E.
nigga, like, is that what you mean? Like,
no, but that's a way to still fuck them.
I can't imagine a situation where
a white
move,
nigga, like something like that.
But is that realistic though?
Some places, I'm pretty sure somebody got called a nigga by a white person.
I'm not saying that people don't get called nigga by a white person, but like they say like it's either you nigger
but hypothetically,
or my nigga.
Hypothetically, is it still bad?
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those people that I just don't think white people.
What if a rapper uses the word nigger in a song, like trying to prove a point?
It still makes me.
And the white people sing it in the audience.
That makes me hella uncomfortable.
I'm just trying to see.
Even the rapper saying
just doing a study.
Me uncomfortable. But yeah, it was interesting, and like once he like dropped that bomb, I was like, oh okay, like I don't have to fight you, because I'm like coming from like East Coast, like I don't know, it was weird, but it came up because all the band members are white, and like I don't know. It was stupid, but Jason, he got his foot, he stepped on a sea urchin or some shit, and they was talking about how he had to like soak his foot in like vinegar for it to go out, and he was making a joke about himself. I don't know. He said he couldn't pee, and then Pete offered to pee, but he was like, nah, I ain't gonna let another nigga pee on me, so whatever.
Would you let a guy pee on you if it was to save you from a disease of a jellyfish?
I feel like I could.
Tony, would you let me pee on you if you got bit by a jellyfish? What if I poured it in a cup? What if I pissed in the cup?
Yeah. That's better.
Alright.
What if it's
it gotta be warm though. It gotta be warm.
If you can't find a cup, like
it ain't gonna be as warm as it is in the cup.
No, if I'm gonna die, then I'm just looking erase this from my memory.
Yeah, would you rather be dead or get pissed on? I had a crazy R. Kelly joke, but I'm not gonna say it.
What?
Yeah.
If R. Kelly's around when you get stung by a jellyfish?
No. It was way darker than that.
Okay.
Would you?
Does that? Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to say. Like, I get pissed on. But if I'm about to die, because I was thinking like, can a female piss on you? But then I was like, accuracy would probably be
I was
way
it'd
off.
be really hard.
Like, how would their accuracy be way off?
But I'm really skilled in that. It's something that, like a game I played when I was a kid.
I think it would fuck me up if I'm like, I got bit, I'm about to die. And then a woman squat over me.
But you don't have to squat. You just gotta like tilt your pelvis a certain way. Like
God really did a number. What was God's intention? Why did he make it so difficult for y'all?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess
it's never that hard for us to pee.
I know niggas be peeing with no hands and shit. Be fucking naked and shit. It's like if a girl gotta pee in public or like in the wilderness or something, it's way harder. You know how many times you get your fucking pants wet?
No, I don't
know.
It's hard. It's hard. It's really hard. You got it hard.
For no reason. What's up with just peeing? Just peeing.
Yeah, I was about to go deeper biologically, but whatever. I was about to say. Okay, talk about this Aaliyah situation.
Oh, okay. I was waiting for this.
No, that's what I was saying.
And I'm kind of
I give it to you.
But fucking you know Aaliyah, right? The fuck is so funny?
I don't know.
Personally?
It's like,
yeah.
You know
you know Aaliyah, right? From around the block.
What happened to you?
But no, I was just I had a thought like I don't know if I said it to you.
We had this conversation.
Yeah, but I wanted to say it on here, but it's gonna be a whole generation of kids and stuff like from I guess now to forever or a little bit before now that's not gonna know who the fuck Aaliyah is because it's no way to listen to her music. Like it's not on any streaming service. It's not. I'm pretty sure nobody's in a record store looking for like who the fuck goes to a record store, you know. And like the videos that's on YouTube are like shitty quality. You know, shitty quality is no. And because her uncle signed her and basically like is being a bitch with like her image and masters and everything. Like he don't like you know how impactful Aaliyah was to just like music or just those yourself growing up and shit. Like those I remember girls and shit in my neighborhood looking at those Aaliyah videos and trying to practice the moves and just talk about how crazy that was. And like girls need that shit now too. Like and it's not like, you know, we can go back and listen to, my parents listen to some Anita Baker. I can go back and listen to Anita Baker to at least understand why my mother would listen to this. Or just, you know, oh, that's Anita Baker. I have it in my memory bank. They can't even go on fucking nothing to figure out what Aaliyah is. They can't even like, I'm pretty sure you can find interviews and stuff, but it should be like a larger archive. Like, she was the before Beyonce's and like, she was before Beyonce.
Okay.
I ain't saying like Beyonce would have been Beyonce without Aaliyah. I'm just saying like it's a YouTube clip where Beyonce's interviewing Aaliyah.
Yeah.
So at the VMAs. So like that's how big she was, and like it's no way you're gonna be able to ever hear it. Like it's like never happened in life ever. It's like the Beatles' whole discography just wipes away everything that you could possibly listen to or see and. Like, it's insane. Or maybe it's like some type of, like, Egyptian type, like, later, 3,000 years from now, somebody will find a 1 in a million. A 1 in a million play it and it revives life. Like, I don't know, like, but I just thought that was crazy. And people hear this and be like, oh, yeah, I can see that. And go protest or something.
Aaliyah to me is like, I don't know if this may be controversial, it may not be, but like, to me, she's iconic, but not legendary.
Oh. Okay.
Like, she like, defines that time a lot, and obviously she was, like, really important.
So she is legendary.
Nah, it's, to me, like, legendary is, like, Michael Jackson.
You don't think the reason that I mentioned is the reason she might not be legendary?
I agree. I think that could definitely be a factor.
Because, like, you hear Michael Jackson a lot.
Yeah, it is 2-year-olds right now that like play fucking whatever that shit is called on the.
They could throw a Aaliyah song on a movie.
I know.
Like, it's never been in a movie. It's never been in a show. It's not in a fucking video game. It's not in DJ Hero. It's like. Yeah. Who the fuck is it? Like you can literally Daisy and Jada don't know who Aaliyah is, like, and they wouldn't even. But they know who Michael Jackson is.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
But she was iconic, like clothes-wise, dance-wise, even like, you know, what she was doing with Timbaland. It was just
the
like,
music at the time alone was just insane.
I just don't feel like she's the best singer.
No, not at all. I mean, a lot of legendary icon people wasn't legendary.
Yeah, I know she did what she had to do with what she had, but
as long as the song sound good.
Yeah, the songs is amazing. I just get mad when people be like, if it wasn't no Aaliyah, it wouldn't be no Beyonce or some shit like that. Which, like, basically... That's
always a weird...
Oh, no. It was like, if Aaliyah was still around, there wouldn't be no Beyonce.
It might. You never know. I don't think Beyonce...
If we want to think about the, like, if you go back in the future and you touch the flower and everything changes, maybe, but, like...
I was thinking more the aspect of, like... See, people don't know. At that time, people didn't even like Beyonce.
I mean, I know. I'm not saying that she
and Destiny Child, like, she had an image of a, like, snobby lead singer. Like, people, that's why she made Survivor, because so much hate she was getting. Like,
I get it, but I
don't know. Maybe she wouldn't have.
When I hear that, I think that,
if Tupac is alive, you think Jay-Z would have been, you think Eminem would have happened?
I can't say that. And actually, I'm going to say,
like,
I don't think that would have stopped it. Because to me, when I hear that, I hear, like, her gift wouldn't have been big enough to, like,
no,
coexist with Aaliyah. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't,
she just sacrificed
I don't
it.
believe. See, that's my line. That's the shit that I would say. I mean, if we get into it, I do think that Aaliyah was sacrificed, but not by Beyonce. But, Yeah, because, I don't know, it's a lot of weird stuff.
By A. Marie.
By her aunt. Like, shit, fuck you mean.
Her aunt?
Gladys Knight.
Oh, don't say that.
And the uncle. I think they had something to do with her death. But anyway, that's for another conversation. Not on the
I would like to know that conversation, but we can save it.
I don't know. That's just my.
We gotta talk about that.
Okay. But yeah, I just like all power to Aaliyah. I think she was like.
Yeah, I just think like,
great
come on, bro. Let her shit be on social. I mean, I said social media.
Yeah, like what is he holding on to it for? Like, did he listen to it in the back?
I think he's just an evil person. I think it's deeper than that. I think it's like. I think he's evil. Only an evil person would do something like that. Aaliyah's been dead since what, 2001? It's fucking 2018.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, what you holding on to?
Dang, Aaliyah and fucking 9/11 happened in the same year.
Yeah, like a month after each other.
Crazy.
When Aaliyah, fuck, where's my phone at? I think she died like August something. But go ahead. You
I remember my friend. She wasn't even really a big Aaliyah fan, but she's the one that told me, and it was at like Sunrise, you know, that apartment building that's in between Colonial Village and Grass Manor.
She died August 25th, 2001.
It's like a week before
2 weeks.
9/11.
It's not even
7
a full
days.
month. 9/11, August 25th.
Oh, I was thinking about September.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, she ran up to me like in Sunrise, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, Aaliyah died," and she was crying, and I was like, "Okay."
Look how evil she is.
I just wasn't that big of an Aaliyah.
You gonna
fan.
talk about me with Tyrese, and you like, okay, she died.
I'm telling you how, I was a kid. Like I it didn't hit me like how big that was at the time.
What were you, 10?
Probably.
Oh, it was the little girl who ran up.
She's my friend. She's my age.
She distraught.
But she wasn't even that big of an Aaliyah fan.
Everybody was a big Aaliyah fan back then. Rock the Boat. And then Rock the Boat
You
came
hate that
out.
song.
Yes, because they played it 5 billion times. It came out soon as she died. This shit was like playing every day, all day. On 106 in Park, there was like top 10 videos. Rock the Boat, number 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Like, it was like number one. It was number one on 106 in Park for at least 10 years.
That's true. Do you feel like the Aaliyah movie? Because we forgot about that as far as like
it didn't
connect.
Before you ask
that
the question.
could have like linked the new.
And that's another thing. It's like, oh, and they didn't even have any music in it, did they?
It was like 2 songs.
Because he didn't license any music. Because he don't own the first album. Yeah, he don't own the first album. But that's another thing. It's like the Tupac movie. Good thing Tupac was Tupac already, and like we can still hear Tupac music, and we know why Tupac's Tupac. Yeah. So he can, I guess, afford to drop a shitty movie and not fuck his legacy. But Aaliyah, you can't hear shit. So if somebody like, all right, let me see what Aaliyah about, and cut on this movie and be like, oh, nah, she's whack. Because that's how I got introduced to Tina Turner. I saw What's Love Got to Do with It, and was like, oh shit, this is amazing.
That's true. That's true. That's totally true.
I don't know the fuck.
The only thing you would get from like that movie is like, oh yeah, she had a relationship with R. Kelly. Like that's the biggest takeaway from the.
R. Kelly's still out here living life. R. Kelly ain't go down yet.
And all these fucking Hollywood people going down.
R. Kelly literally pissed on somebody on tape. A 15-year-old.
Got away with that. He got a cult right now.
This nigga got Annalise, Olivia Pope, everybody in the spot.
Johnny Cochran, the actor, and
and the real one from out the grave. Was Johnny Cochran his lawyer?
I don't know. Probably.
I know Johnny Cochran's puffy lawyer and shit. Go ahead.
That was it. That's what I was saying. We need to look a little closer at R. Kelly if we're gonna look at all these.
Bro, that wasn't the thing. That wasn't the topic. We started with Lee needs to remember. Let's walk away from this and remember that R. Kelly needs to be prosecuted at all costs.
He been fucking with everybody.
My thing is, I love fucking R. Kelly music. It's hard for me to like.
It don't change the way you like.
Nothing's gonna change Step in the Name of Love for me. Step in the Name of Love is smiggity smash. Every time that joint come on, I'm in zone. Ignition, you can't put. We was just at the party when Ignition remix came on.
Yeah.
And the whole, it was all white people, Asian people.
And they were singing it so hard, like it was a thing, like it took over the room.
Like, it's Ignition remix. What the fuck is... Now, the Bump and Grinds, or... No, not even that. But Seem Like You Ready, even though that's an amazing record.
See, that don't even sound right.
You gotta...
No, because it can... The way that we seen it as humans throughout life was like, all right.
We've been dating long enough.
Yeah, you ready to get this deep. Let's get it popping. That's what everybody thinks. Nobody's like, ooh, this 2-year-old. Like, this is just not what everybody...
I mean, now, I'm about to say...
Yeah, it fucked us up. So now you thinking like, R. Kelly's a fucking...
What did Eminem say? Look at her bush, do it got hair? That's what R. Kelly was doing.
If Eminem came out with some sexual assault charges, what would y'all do? Would y'all believe it? Would y'all believe that? I've said that like 38 times. Would y'all like still listen to Eminem?
I don't even think Eminem like women. Like, not that he's gay, but I think he hate women so much.
If Eminem was gay, would it?
It wouldn't change anything.
Wouldn't it make sense if he was gay?
He did say some gay things early in his career.
Not only that, but he bashed gay people for the prime of his career.
Like people that be like not comfortable with that sexuality. They bash.
And then he performed with Elton John at the Grammys.
True.
And he said Dre fucked him in the ass on numerous records.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't really change anything for me, but it would be interesting.
If Eminem came out as gay, it wouldn't change nothing for you, not even a little way?
It wouldn't. 100%.
I don't know about that. We'll see when it come out. That's what revival.
I mean, the only reason
why
why
Eminem come out at the end of his album like Frank Ocean and shit. And I'm gay and I can't take like.
I would be like, yes, Em. Like.
That is how you want people
come out. Yeah.
Come out angry.
Talk about all the shit you went
through. Yeah. Power to him though.
Yeah, it wouldn't change anything for me.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't for me either.
I mean, he's still Eminem.
That's great.
See, y'all talked about the other stuff about Eminem last time that he dropped this. If he come out as gay, I know y'all psychic.
Bro, if he come out as gay, I might just be like, we gotta like do something about this.
And people need to know about this podcast.
They're like, oh shit. We said a lot of shit on here. The Cardi and Nicki shit before it even, way before.
Before they got on the same song.
Yeah.
I mean, that was it. The only thing we was talking about how much of a difference is like the two demographics of 90s kids.
Yeah, because, okay, the real reason we should bring that up, I was on Twitter and shit, and somebody was like, Heavy D died or some shit. I don't know, birthday died, whatever the day is that they gonna celebrate you on social media. And they were like, 90s kids wouldn't know nothing about this. And I was like, why the fuck would I know who Heavy D is? Like, I was born in the 90s. If anybody know, I should know. Like, it's fucking Heavy D. So I was like, obviously the people outside the 90s have a different perspective on the 90s people. And the 90s people in the 90s, like we were just saying earlier, like, it's a great difference from a person born in the 90s.
Like the late 90s kids gave us a bad name. Like the early 90s kids, like we wouldn't know who Heavy D is.
Hell yeah, the late 90s kids is zandied out. They don't even know.
That's true. People having pill parties. Like we used to like spike, well I didn't, but spike the punch or some shit like that. Now
Nigga, you never went to a spike punch party.
Yeah, because my party time was like 14 and like that was just like go and freaking on the walls. Like,
niggas doing E-pills.
Like they literally go to a party and it's a punch bowl of pills. Like
crazy.
Just take whatever. But yeah, I was saying that I think the cutoff between the two demographics of 90s is like 93. Like I feel like the 90 through 93, those are like everybody on the same page, and from 93 on, it's just like a different.
94, or just like
from
the
94
tail end?
on, huh?
Okay, 94.
From 94 to 2000, or just on.
No, cause Tony don't. Do people your age listen to Uzi?
No.
That's bullshit. Cause people my age listen to Uzi.
I was gonna say, how you just gonna say?
And Tony didn't know that Tony Braxton was a female.
What's that got to do with anything?
Huh? Because if you was born in the early 90s, you know exactly who Tony Braxton is.
I thought you was just angry that he didn't know Tony Braxton was a female.
I am a little bit.
Okay, yeah. That's what I was saying though earlier. Like, he doesn't even know who the fuck Tony Braxton is, or like who the fuck is. Well, you know certain people. Like, I don't know, but yeah, he don't know who Tony Braxton is. That's kind of crazy.
And he didn't know the lines from Juice.
That's That's like early 90s.
It's cool, but I think the cutoff is 93. I think that I've talked to like lots of people that was born in 93, and we were not on the same page when it comes to like knowing stuff.
Just life.
Culture, like I don't know.
I just don't think they. I think probably at that 93 point, they just like, I don't give a fuck about culture. Nigga, I'm living. Like they just don't give a shit. Like they really in the internet era. Like they don't have to really care about shit that we cared about. Like they don't have value in shit that we valued, and they don't have to. Like who gives a shit? Like they don't have phones, people.
That's true. I guess I don't know.
He don't give a shit if Tony Braxton was a man, female, transgender. Like nigga, I don't really give a shit.
That's where we at now, and then you can't say nothing bad about nobody.
You can.
I'm talking about like the way I think about it, like
rotten hell.
The 2000 kids, right? Like Kendrick Lamar said, like he want some real ass with stretch marks and girls with fake asses. Like, no, you can't say that. That's not politically correct.
You can't.
Can't say nothing.
What?
I hate body shaming. T.I. just said something about Sammy Sosa and was like, obviously he has self-issues, some shit like that. And I was like, nigga, who the fuck are you to go on people for wanting to be who they want to be? Michael Jackson was white as the fucking snowflakes falling from the sky, and y'all ain't say a damn word. Sammy Sosa out here living, obviously, even if he was uncomfortable, what you shaming him for? You know?
Because he looks like the fucking Brooklyn vampire.
Michael Jackson ain't look like the fucking...
I mean, he looked weird, but...
Brooklyn vampire?
Way weird.
I don't know. I think they wanted the same.
I don't know.
And the era of plastic surgery?
Well, Sammy Sosa ain't get the right people because that nigga look weird as fuck. He literally looked like he should have been in fucking Blade. The
way you feel right now is the way I feel how people should feel about Michael Jackson when he went from black to white.
I mean, it was still weird.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't this outrageous.
The only thing that I regret is that I wasn't old enough to know how the fuck that happened with nobody saying anything. Niggas
was hypnotized, B. There's no way that our parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles let Michael Jackson turn black to white and didn't have no repercussions for it. He didn't get it. Come on, bro. Like, we steaming Sammy Sosa right now.
Maybe it happened and we just didn't know.
Nah, it didn't.
But Michael Jackson still, at the end of the day, he still didn't look as weird as Sammy
Sosa. Michael Jackson looked weird as fuck.
I'm not saying he don't look weird, but he didn't look as weird as Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa looked like he's gonna suck your blood whenever the fucking lights go down.
Nobody's gonna know that reference. It was a show called Beetleborgs. And it was like a clown on Beetleborg. That's who Sammy Sosa looked like. Like, it's like the nigga who like his day Zordon.
Yo.
In the haunted house. He looks just like that nigga.
Yeah, he just looked weird, B. Like, I don't know if it, like, he got his pupils changed, too. That nigga looks scary. Like, that nigga looks scary. Michael Jackson just looked like a white woman.
No. Michael Jackson looked like a fucking...
But that tells you how legendary Michael Jackson was. He changed to white. You gotta show the camera.
This is what Sammy Sosa looked like, the fucking white clown of the show. Shit.
Yeah, that nigga look weird as fuck. Like,
are you showing him Michael Jackson or Sammy Sosa?
Sammy Sosa.
Like, I don't know if he need to get his hair and
Michael Jackson look just as weird though.
He don't look just as weird. Michael Jackson look weird, but he don't look as weird as fucking Sammy Sosa. Maybe Sammy Sosa need to like dye his hair black or something. Did you see that?
Bro, he went from that to that.
Bro, he looked weird as shit.
Bro, he went from that to that.
He just looked like a white woman right there, or like a skeleton.
Bro. Bro.
A bare skeleton.
Tanya.
Bruh. Like at least
Tanya.
His eyebrows match his hair.
Who would you rather be if God was like, I give you two options. You either got White Mike or White Sosa?
I'd be White Mike. Fuck that. This nigga look weird as fuck.
Bro, what is that?
He looked like Count Dracula.
He don't?
Nah, he just looked like a skinny white woman.
Bro.
He looked like a skinny white woman.
Look at his nose.
He still just looked like a skinny white woman.
You
and his eyebrows on fleek. Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa eyebrows on fleek.
No, the fuck they not.
You tripping.
they need to be like 5 shades darker. That nigga look weird as fuck.
Bro, you can't tell me. If I walked out the house and I went from this to white, y'all wouldn't say nothing.
Michael Jackson was snatched.
This is what people say. Bro, no one said nothing.
I mean,
no one
I
said
still think
nothing.
That's weird. Something should have been said. Like, we should have had a conversation about all that. But it doesn't change the fact that Sammy Sosa looked like fucking Count Dracula.
Yeah, he does.
It's weird.
But don't body shame him.
Oh my goodness.
I'm ashamed anybody who decides.
When Cardi B out here with the fakest ass ever and y'all loving it.
I don't love fake asses. We talked about this when Nicki Minaj did it.
Some asses look good. Fake.
I don't have a problem with but if if a fake ass is supposed to be the perfection, don't fucking say shit when
who said it's supposed
when
to be
people
perfection?
give real asses I don't know, their credit. Like, don't fucking be like, but fake asses matter too. Sit the fuck down. We're not talking about fake asses right now, okay? We talk about real asses with stretch marks. We should be talking about all asses. All asses matter. Oh my God.
And that fight, I'm gonna have to be all asses matter. I ain't gonna discriminate.
I don't know, man. Like, as a female, like, I couldn't imagine, like, a dude. Like, y'all can't really have anything fake because, like, we don't really over-sexualize your parts. But, like, if my dude had, like, a fake dick or something like that, like, that'd be weird as fuck. Like, that'd be weird as fuck.
How would that work?
Like, you just wearing a dildo on your fucking, the front of your pants and shit. That's weird. Sorry, I had to liken it to myself. Like,
I did.
I don't know.
I mean, they did have, like, penis pumps back in the day.
I thought a lot of people died from that.
I don't know. I just remember Austin Powers had a penis pump. And he's like, how did that get there? I don't know. Like they unfroze him. He's like, I don't know how this got there, but go ahead.
That was it.
Is that it?
I don't know how we got. Yeah, I don't know how we got there from '90s kids, but
because they love Mike. I don't know, Michael Jackson.
I guess.
I don't know.
I'd still rather be Michael Jackson than Sammy Sosa.
Never.
I would.
Alright, they like always. Their alarm is the most sensitive alarm, like a car can fly
somebody
past.
sneeze and a drink go off, and then I'm like, you know your fucking car is sensitive as fuck. You need to be on the ready to fucking turn your alarm off. Like they let it go for 5.
I'm not trying to be ready to fucking cut off no
You need
alarm.
enough time to like recognize that it's your fucking horn, but they just be having it going on forever. But yeah, Michael Jackson over.
I was about to say, I thought you were about to sign out. You like.
But yeah, that's the show. As always, you can follow me.
That's the show.
On Instagram at LTNYA, on Twitter at LTNYA_. And follow the podcast at ACK The Hero on Instagram and Facebook.
What she said.
What about yours?
You can follow me on Instagram. It's Life is Tatum. On Twitter, it's the same thing.
You think you fancy because you got both joints with the same
You don't?
thing? No, I don't. I couldn't get LTNYA.
Who the fuck else is LTNYA?
I'm not really sure. I ask myself that about a lot of stuff.
Remember the guy who had that? Diddy had to ask, can he change his name from Diddy when Twitter first came out? Y'all remember that shit?
You know, this lady got rich because when the internet first came out, she bought the domain to like Target, Google, like all that shit, and then Target and them had to pay her to get. That's genius. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say.
That is genius. But how much you think she got paid though?
I don't know, because it's still early. Like the internet probably wasn't as valuable.
I want 150.
That's probably what she asked
from each. The lawyer was like, I'll take you.
You can flip that.
Hell yeah, it depends on how much you got.
Yeah.
Damn. If you could go back in time, that's like the
I'd
most.
do that. I'd be that late.
Or do something with Bitcoins.
We still in the time where you can do something with Bitcoin. I was just looking.
But if you did it back then, you'd be rich.
If you did it a few years ago, like Bitcoin back then was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But
exactly.
I
I'm
mean,
pretty sure when she was like, I want the domain for Target.com, they was like, what?
True.
Why would you want that?
I'm just saying, like Bitcoin, like in the last
I get what
few,
you're saying.
you know, years, you can actually make some. I was looking into that. Anyway, yeah, catch us next week. Maybe we'll talk about some Bitcoin shit.
Probably not.
I'm doing my research.
All right.
Because I just don't get it. But
me neither.
I get it, but I don't get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, catch us next week. Peace out, bitches.
Damn. He said bitches.